Peace, family, and welcome back. We are here all up in your face. This is DC Triple XI Live. I'm Mr. Joyner, and you see who's with me. Belle, what's up, baby?
What's good, Atlanta?
Man, happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday to you.
Man, how's the family?
The family is good. It's me with the sniffles. So y'all gonna get that a lot on this episode.
Hey, y'all show Belle some love. She under the weather, and she was like, nah, we got to keep this thing rolling for the people. So,
Yeah.
She a trooper, y'all. She one of them. She a keeper. You feel me? But I appreciate you. You know, it is April Fool's. It's the 1st of April. I mean, I never partaked in these because I'm not really. I like pranks, but I don't like people pulling pranks on me.
Yeah.
Because I don't like being scared. I don't like people jumping at me and shit. Because I got them reflexes.
Right. So you ain't got no pranks today.
Nah. Don't do that to me, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Don't do it. Like I would prank somebody else.
Yeah, because I got one today and I almost.
Word?
Yeah.
You tell us about it.
Yeah, somebody texted me and was like, yo, did you mean to post those nudes on like Instagram? And my heart was like, oh my fucking God. And I was like, oh, I was just playing. I'm like, my fucking heart was in my lap.
Yo.
Don't do that.
Yo, that's funny you said that because funny story. This is back when, the iPhone, the touch screens just first came out and shit like that. And I didn't know how to lock phones or anything like that. So I would just shove the phone in my pocket. Yeah. So, back in the day, you young, you sending chicks pics and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I had the phone in my pocket and I don't know how it jostled around and it ended up posting a pic on Facebook.
No.
On Facebook. So the worst person of all called me, my mother.
Your mom. Yeah, that's the first person came to my head.
My phone is ringing off the hook and I'm like sending her the voicemail because I was doing something, but she kept calling. So I was like, all right, what's up, Ma? Derek, what the hell? What are you putting there on it? Like,
oh my God.
I don't know what you're talking about. Look at Facebook. As soon as I see the picture. Oh
shit.
Never did no shit like that again.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta lock shit. Just lock it.
Yeah. So if you want to do that shit, America, like block your phone or just delete it afterwards.
I'm starting to think that like I'm gonna have a phone personally for like pictures.
Right. Yeah, and
that's not connected to shit.
Yeah. I mean, that would be wise if you're doing, shit like that. You know what I mean?
You get a little wild over here.
Hey, I feel you. You gotta keep spark alive. You know what I mean? Feeling yourself ain't no thing for a selfie. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, but these past couple of days has been quite the event. First we have the U.S. This is personal to me because I've been following this shit for like 2 years. So the House of Representatives just passed the MORE Act. This is to officially decriminalize marijuana on a federal level. Yeah. So I'm all for that. So now we have to wait for the Senate to pass it. And if that happens, boom, marijuana is decriminalized and we could all enjoy
all my niggas.
Yes.
Free
and
they're gonna motherfucking niggas.
And
ASAP.
Yes. And in the bill, it states that once this becomes a law, everybody who's currently in jail or who has a record for marijuana possession will be expunged and they be free. They be let go. Damn. I'm like,
yes,
that's what I like. I mean, I indulge anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. But these people locked up for years for some little bit of week. Nah, man.
The government had to figure out a way they could capitalize off of it first. So, to keep us from like, what the fuck? They got to. So they ain't really got no choice.
Absolutely.
Fuck them, but free my peoples.
Yeah, because you know what? At this point, it's pointless for you to keep this thing on a Schedule 1. This is pointless now. because you got states that have it legalized and you can get it medicinally. So what's the point of it being illegal?
Period.
No sense. You know, so come on, Senate. We got get past these Republicans, and you know how they feel about it. So as long as they can find a way to put their hand in the pot, I think they'd be on board.
Let us have our drug, y'all have y'all.
Come on, yeah. I mean, y'all doing y'all's. You know what I mean? We following around y'all in the Cancun. We know what y'all be doing in the
We
cabana.
know what y'all be doing now. Come on.
So come on, let us have our greenery. So we one step closer. So we got to get past the Senate. Once we pass the Senate, boom, we in there.
Yeah.
In the prohibition of marijuana. So now that I got that rant out, my little nerd thing, I wanted to touch on your boy Kanye.
Genius.
Yeah. I mean, you can't take that away from him. He is a genius, but as of late, he seemed to be a little off, don't you think?
Yeah. No, I just think, a typical Gemini. We be all over the fucking place, and he probably in his emotions right now. You know what I'm saying? One minute we could be calm, then the next minute we can be like, fuck you, and then the next minute we want peace again.
Right.
Well, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's typical. It's weird to the world, but for me, it's like.
So that's typical Gemini behavior. Man, Kim Kardashian, yo, you're a strong woman. You got kids with that?
The man, but I will give y'all, I say this all the time, that the men are completely different from the women.
Okay.
Like, I'm a Gemini, and I couldn't date a Gemini man. I couldn't.
So are the men worse than women emotionally?
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Women, we tend to be more, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably wouldn't believe this, but like we can sometimes be pushovers until you get us to that point where like we just fed up, then we explode. But the men, the men, sometimes they be needing a bottle upside their motherfucking head. I ain't gonna know about it.
Oh man. Oh yeah, that's rough. I mean, I hope Kim never had to go upside Kanye head with a bottle, but
you know what? If she would have, he probably would have set his ass down somewhere a long time ago.
I think so too, but I don't want her to go to that extreme. No, don't do that to my brother. I know he's going through something, but don't go upside his head. But I don't think he processes heartbreak well. Because this is coming off the cusp of him getting divorced, and you seen as soon as Kim was like, yo, I'm single, that's when this whole thing started. Oh, she's taunting me with the kids on TikTok. She won't let me see my kids. Yada. But he did say something that I agreed with when he was like, there's no such thing as 50-50 when it comes to the father in the courts. And I was like, yo, you right. I
feel like if you're an established father, you don't agree?
This is coming, okay, unless you have the money to back you when you in family court. If you just a regular Joe Schmo, they don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
I
agree with that.
And this is just coming from experience. I'm not trying to badmouth the system, this is just coming from experience back like multiple times.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. And I also feel like he gonna have it worse anyway, because he's the same black man that said Bush didn't like black people. So they gonna sock it to his ass anyway. But I would agree. You know what I'm saying? I got divorced. We had to do the whole parenting thing. And it was actually me that was like, no, I'm not trying to like keep him from his kids. I just, want to make sure that everything's okay. Yeah. So I do want to even, but not all females are like that. So yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying with it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is too, they call it family court. They need to change that because they're not trying to keep the family together.
Yeah, not at all.
They're separating it. Yeah. And they telling you that you get this and you get that.
Yeah.
And I don't like that somebody who had nothing to do with me birthing my child telling me how much time I get to spend with my child.
That's true.
That makes no sense to me. How do you delegate how much time I spend with my kid?
That's true.
Say, be a father. I'm trying to, but you telling me I can only see her twice a day. I mean, twice a week, every other week.
Yeah.
How's that being a father?
True. Yeah, that's true.
So let me be a father and stay out this family court. The court system needs to stay out of family shit.
That's true.
You know, true. That's another topic.
Yeah.
You know, but back on my brother Kanye. Then he goes and sees that Pete Davidson is now with Kim Kardashian. Now, I didn't believe that. I thought they was just trolling his ass. You know, he was in the bed. I'm like, yeah. And then he got a tattoo. My girl's alive. I'm like, yo, how did that happen? You know, I mean, they was on SNL one time and they kissed. I would not. I don't think it stemmed from that.
Man, I think honestly, like, you gotta be honest and be like, maybe that was something that was always in the background, or you know what I'm saying, maybe something happened in the past that wasn't discussed, because not everybody, you know, put everything out there.
Yeah.
So it's just really, really fast.
It was. That's why I was like, wait, that's why they got to be trolling him, because this didn't happen that quick, but apparently it did.
Yeah.
You know? But
I mean, shit happens.
It does. You know, it does. And out with the old, in with the new. You know, I ain't no hater. You know, do you?
You know, I always said, though, them celebrities, I guess, like, them motherfuckers move on fast as fuck. Like, they don't waste no time.
I mean, yeah, some of them do. You know, some of them do. That's because, like you said, she probably had him in his back pocket.
That's true. Yeah.
So, all right, come on. You in the clear now. You know,
I've been waiting in. You know how many niggas been waiting for your spot, you dummy?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but what I was kind of worried about with Kanye, though, is when he was making that video. When he made that video with Pete Davidson, he cutting his head off and killing him and saying crazy shit like, you can get touched. I got enough money to get you hurt and shit. I'm like, yo, not a good look. I felt like he was on the edge.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, there's too many people around you for you to be going off like this. You got too much money to not get help for whatever it is that you're suffering right now.
Yeah. That's that anger coming out.
Yeah.
That's that anger. That's that when we don't give a fuck. We in that, like, because we can be a little crazy. Like, motherfucker, I would.
Because I know I have been, you know.
Like, I've done some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Literally had to be like, thank you, God, for like stepping in, because I would have been sitting in the cell. And this is no lie.
Yo, it took me sitting in the cell. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing this no more.
Yeah. I would have been in there for a very long time. Like, it just so happened that the weapon wasn't where I normally would have it.
Oh,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? Somebody else had picked it up. Yeah, it was over with. Like, I blanked out. So, you gotta be careful.
Moments, yo.
Yeah,
you just going off of pure emotion. Logic is out the window.
All of it. Yeah. So, I take people serious when I'm real big on threats. Like, don't threaten me, because I'm gonna take that shit seriously.
Yeah, I mean, in my age now, I kind of died that. I put that anger down, because when I was younger, my anger got me in a lot of trouble, yo. A lot of trouble. People say something to me, I'd be ready to jump at you. Like, I've even threatened my older brother. Like, I love my older brother. Like, he was a father to me. You know what I mean? And one day we got into like a heated ass argument, and I walked from my house all the way to his. Like, and in Brooklyn, our blocks ain't that short. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this was like 12 o'clock at night. So I'm walking through the hood, mad. You know how much energy it takes to stay mad from your house all the way to another person's house? And I'm standing outside his crib. Yo, come outside. Come outside. So he came outside like, yo, you stupid? Are you dumb? He said, yo, nigga, go home, and slammed the door in my face. I felt stupid as I'm like, all right, next time. And I'm walking slow as hell home. I'm tired.
Like, damn, was this really his ass knocked out, and you walking along the shame walk back home?
For real. He called me the next day, like, yo, you good?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm all right, man. He said, yo, don't come to my house doing this stupid shit like that.
Stupid shit.
I'm like, all right, you got it, bro. You got it.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm glad now that Kanye has seen the light. Even Pete Davidson, he kept his cool. He was like, yo, brother, what you doing right now is not cool. Your kids are seeing this. I understand if you hurt, but go see somebody, go talk to somebody. This right here, I'm not to be doing the back and forth with you, bro.
Right.
And I commend him for that.
Right.
So now Kanye talking about, yo, he gonna step back. He not gonna harass them no more. He gonna seek help. And Kanye, I thank you, brother. Thank you. You got a lot more creating to do. And you're not even at your peak right now, bro. Did you see his documentary?
I saw bits and pieces of it, but the bits and pieces that I saw, I'm like, you already know. I feel like he a fucking genius in the first place. I'm just like, these people, they not getting this, man. Like
that's exactly how I felt watching it, because at one point, if you don't like really dive deep into it, like look at him as a person and look at his journey, you'll think, oh, he's a narcissist. Look at him. He's not even famous yet. He's filming a documentary on himself, But if you watching him, like you watching his struggle, like you see people egging him, like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face, ignoring him. And then he's still like that drive, that passion. If we all had that, come on, yo. And that's what I loved. I was like, yo, this dude is really, really hungry. Like, this is what he's gonna do. Even though he was making beats, he said, yo, I want to rap.
Yeah.
So he made beats for people and he rapped, and he got to where he is today based on that same drive.
Yep.
And I love that. And I recommend everybody to go watch that shit. Yo, that shit is dope. I think it's called Genius. Yeah. It's called Genius. So watch that. Yeah. It's called Genius.
I swear. Of course it would be, because he's a fucking genius. All right?
Absolutely. Oh, and his mom's, yo, I've never really had an opportunity to listen to her speak, but yo, she's so well spoken.
Yeah.
And she spoke that shit into his mind. Like, yo, you're gonna be the shit.
That manifesting.
Yeah. Yo, she told that man, yo, you're gonna be the shit. Don't even worry about what people. You're the best.
Yeah.
She told him that you're the best.
Yeah. I was honestly at work when I was watching it, and I caught the little clip of him saying how he referencing himself as God. That shit right there. I was like, yeah.
So he's calling himself God.
Yes, because once you realize you are a fucking God, it's nothing in this realm, nothing on this earth that can fucking stop you.
I can see that.
And with the mother that he had, that's why I say I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Speaking that into him and him actually like manifesting and living and breathing it. That's why that man is a fucking genius.
Yeah, that's why I tell people manifestation is real.
That shit is so real.
Manifestation is real. If you speak what you want into existence, you keep speaking that, it's gonna happen. As a matter of fact, I seen a video today. And man was basically saying, if you consider yourself a king, but you live like a peasant, if you think of yourself as a king every day, eventually your environment will dictate how you think of yourself. Your environment will reflect you being a king. So you just got to keep thinking of yourself as in a positive realm, and then eventually it's going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
I believe on them energy, vibrations, all that shit, yo. I think that shit is real, man.
Yeah, it's the most definite. I've witnessed it like several times. You know what I'm saying? I'm y'all know me, I'm a cuss. I'm a be who the fuck I am, But when I walk outside, when I wake up, fuck that. Before I even get outside, it's like I'm a god. It's like gonna respect me. The peasants gonna hate. I mean, it comes with the territory, but I go out and I be doing something, and it's just like no matter where I walk, motherfuckers is like clearing my way or opening the door, holding the door. I could be way at the car and I'm walking in, I'll run, but they'll wait and hold the door, and I just be like, that's that goddess shit, you know what I'm saying? So but that shit is real. Like,
it is.
People are that energy you hold and that aura, that shit reflect off you, and people will be doing it and not even knowing what the hell they doing.
That's a fact. That's why when you get around people and you like feel like I don't like his energy, like his shit is, I get uneasy around people, and I've felt like that from when I was young. when I get around
me
people,
too.
I feel uneasy around people like, yo, why I feel like, and I've always ignored it until now.
Yeah.
So
Because you don't know what it is. You just think it's like, I used to feel like that and be like, yo, am I tripping? Like, but now I get around folks and because I honestly know who I am. If I feel like that, I be like, yo, this motherfucker ain't right. Like I can't be here too much longer because this shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? A person ain't even got to tell me they don't like me. I can feel the shit before you even say. You ain't even got to open your mouth. If you don't like me, I already knew that. You know what I'm saying? But ain't shit I can do about that. Ain't shit, you know, that's something you got to work out.
Yeah, I'm not put on this planet to make you like me. You know what I mean? My actions speak for himself, you know, so it is what it is at that point, you know. But again, Kanye, my brother, appreciate you, man. Get that help.
Get it together, genius.
Yeah, and raise them kids, man. That's all. Just focus on the kids, you know. I mean, if it was meant for you and Ken to be together, then it will happen.
It will happen.
Now, just heal, brother. Just heal, you know.
And sometimes you need space.
Oh yeah. That's the only way you heal.
Yeah.
You gotta have space. You gotta be to yourself. You gotta acknowledge what's hurting, acknowledge that you're hurting, and how do I fix it? That's it. But you need time and you need space for that. Simple as that. You know. But since we're on the topic of fucking healing, since we're on the topic of people hurting, the 94th annual Academy Awards just dropped. I mean, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be all the way real. I'm not a big fan of award shows because I think they're phony.
Period.
But this one I paid particularly close to. Number one, you had William Packer. He was producing the show. Black man. First time ever.
Right.
You had a black associate producer. Beyonce ain't performed in years.
Right.
She showed up.
All right.
Okay. So this was
big.
This was big for us as a people. Yeah. We always talk about they be ignoring us. They be egging us. We don't get no respect.
Take too long for fucking awards. Yeah.
So now we got the whole goddamn show. Let's do this, people.
Let's do it.
And what happens? Our brother Will Smith goes on stage and smacks the host. When I saw that shit, at first I'm like, yo, this is staged. They acting, of course. They trying to bring in ratings. And I didn't think this was real until the following day.
Right.
When I'm reading the feeds, I'm like, yo, that shit was real?
Yeah.
He really walked up and smacked that brother.
Yeah.
And when I found out it was real, I was disgusted.
Yeah.
Because
I think I jumped online because I still didn't watch it, you know? But when I jumped online, and I can't even tell you that the day that it dropped, because, you know, I've been sick.
Yeah.
But up and down my timeline is like, you know, memes of Will smacking the shit out of our brother, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then that's honestly when I heard about it, because I honestly ain't watched the Oscars in so fucking long.
Right.
Because along with you, I'm like, it's some bullshit. Like,
yeah.
The fuck, it be a whole bunch of white people always getting, you know, rewarded for things, and then they'll put us in the category, but then we lose to, you know what I'm saying? Or if we do win, I believe the last time I saw award given was of the movie Precious.
Oh, okay.
And then the time before that, it was Halle Berry, but Halle Berry got fucked by a white guy, and she got an award. And then this lady was a terrible mother, and they gave the award to old girl. I can't think of her name right now. The comedian. Can't think of her name.
Your sister?
Yeah. She old school.
Monique?
Huh?
You talking about
Monique? Ain't it Monique? Monique, yeah. So it's some bullshit. Yeah. So okay. Then the debate was about, you know, And a lot of our people were like, well, he defended his wife, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, yo, that was some pussy ass shit. That was some pussy ass shit. Even if you wanted to defend her, it was not, first of all, it was not the right timing. You wait till everything about the show is pretty much black to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then on the night, I feel like Will knew he was going to get an award for that movie.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why would you even fuck up your night? But I think his wife is some bullshit.
Yo.
And everybody's scared to say it, but I feel like Jada is some bullshit. I just feel like she's some bullshit.
Yeah, I pointed out a lot of inconsistencies into which why Will felt the need to go the extent that he did, because I know I saw a video of her just days before of her in this puffy Prada jacket, this Prada coat, talking about, you think I care what people say about my hair? You think I care what people say about me? So I'm like, okay, Jada, owning it. All right, cool.
Right.
But now your husband's feeling the need to, assault another man because they made a joke referencing
G.I. Jane joke.
Yeah, your hairdo. Now I thought maybe he didn't like G.I. Jane because I thought G.I. Jane was a good movie. Yeah. Her cutting her hair was a symbol of strength, showing that she can hang with the dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they treated her like a woman. So she had to become one of the guys. So she cut her hair and was like, yo, and she did her damn thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what was wrong with the movie?
Yeah.
But I think that was a straight Hollywood move. He basically did it because I felt he knew Chris Rock was going to do anything.
Yo, listen, because I'm big on energy and I'm big on, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, Will was laughing. And then he immediately looks at her and then it's like bloop, energy
switched.
This completely changed. And then he gets up and he walks up there. And then peep game though, I noticed he was holding his head down as he was going up there, like in a shameful way, you know what I'm saying? And then he did it. And then he go back and sit down. And then he's, keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. Yes. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. So you want to prove to the world at this particular moment that you're a badass.
Yeah.
And the fact let me tell you why I don't fuck with Will no more. The fact that when he got the award, that the first thing that came out of his mouth was about Richard King being a warrior for his family. So you're going to do some pussy shit. And then to hide behind you doing some pussy shit, you're going to use this man's name and what he did for his family and his legacy to hide behind it. I was completely fucking disgusted. He looked like a complete bitch to me, like a complete bully to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if it was any other comedian that he knew is with the shits, he wouldn't have did that. And even if he felt like it was disrespectful, because everybody is different. The same thing that he did after putting his hands on this man, he could have did that and that would have deaded it in the first fucking place. Right. He literally could have yelled out, keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. And then it would have deaded it. Yeah. But you literally, and then let me point out one more thing, because I studied this shit. I studied this shit to the T. After he slaps him, he turns around and he's walking off like he did in that Wild West movie shit.
Yeah.
I was like, motherfucker, you can't even slap somebody being yourself. Like you're literally in character to handle some shit. Yo. Like that was some, and the whole crying thing, he was crying because he was fucking ashamed of what the fuck he did, and he knew he fucked up. And one more thing, one more thing, and I swear I'm done.
I'm letting you rock.
Don't play with my man Denzel. There's another thing he did. He gonna go through the little speech of all the bullshit, and then say, And one thing Denzel told me was, you got to be careful when you at the top. Some shit about the devil.
Yeah,
Nigga, you is your wife is the motherfucking devil.
Gonna come for you. So like, yeah, I'm so glad you touched on all of those things, because after he did that shit and you crying, first of all, I'm like, my man, what are you crying for? You didn't get hit. You just smacked somebody. Why are people consoling you? So I'm like, yo, you such a diva, right? You being a diva right now. Like, oh, I'm like, is Will Smith being a Ken?
That shit was ridiculous.
Is he being a Ken?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and Tyler Perry and Denzel Washington probably don't know what's going on. I'm like, oh, this man's having a mental breakdown or something. Yeah. I don't know. And I at that point, I'm like, yo, he must have snapped. Yeah. You know, it don't matter how small the straw is. If that's the one that broke the camel's back, that's what did it. So I'm like, okay, my man snapped. Yeah. My man, he was like, fuck, I'm tired of hearing this shit. Yeah. I'm gonna do something. Baby, I got this, baby. I got you. I'm gonna do something. I promise you, I said next time someone said, I'm gonna do something. And he went up and did it. But then when I see him at the after party, and you wait a minute.
Nigga is acting, bro.
You good. You're partying, bro. Yeah. You're partying. Meanwhile, Chris Rock is going around apologizing to the other host. Yeah. Yo, I'm so sorry. And they like, Wanda Sykes was like, yo, why are you apologizing to me? Yeah. And he was like, yo, because you're the host too. And now everybody's going to be talking about this. No one's going to be talking about the good job that we did, or who won. Everybody's going to be focusing on this moment right here.
And so everything that every Black person worked for that night
got summed up with you getting slapped.
And then now y'all motherfuckers want to talk about it at your wife's red table.
Belle, now I don't get that. How is it you get to cause the issue and now you want to have some therapeutic talk amongst yourselves about? How is that healing? Who's healing who? How does that work?
They are such bullshit.
So I'm like, yo, if that's not some narcissistic shit, I'm like, yo, and now he resigns from the academy. Yeah. Now he resigns. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, now you're just trying to get ahead of this. Yeah. You're just trying to soften the blow for yourself. Yeah. Okay, bro. Yeah. Cool. Do whatever it is that you got to do. But I'm letting everybody like, yo, I respected Will Smith so much. Like I was a big fan of his, you know. Yeah. Loved his movies. I was because I'm into the sci-fi shit. So like Men in Black and the cartoon movie he did, all that shit. I was loving it. You know what I mean? For you to get this high up in your career to come crashing down with one dumbass move. I'm like, yo,
trying to prove to her, which proves to everybody that y'all still got a million other fucking problems at the house.
Yes. Yo, did you see? Now there's this camera angle going around of her laughing after he smacks her. There's a camera that's facing the back of her. And when he comes and sits down and he starts, keep my wife's name with your fucking mouth. No, when Chris Rock says, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. She's like, I'm like, are you laughing? Wow. Okay. I see you two I see you in a different light. You know, Maya Angelou said, when people show you the real you, believe them.
You got to believe it.
Believe it, because this man that you portrayed yourself all these years, shouldn't have did that. No. Even if you were in such dire emotional straits, you should have had enough constraint knowing where you're at that wasn't what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
I mean, he literally could have addressed that when he got his award. Like, babe, ain't no G.I. Jane. I take your condition seriously, but you wear that shit well. Right. And you'll always be my G.I. Jane. Like, you could have did so many other things, but it just lets me know, because I'm a woman myself, that she bullies his ass and tell him, you know what I'm saying, when she's fucking other men, that's why she fucks other men, because she don't feel like he's a man. And at that particular moment, Will was like, I'm gonna show my girl I'm a motherfucking man. No, you're still a bitch. You're still a bitch. Like this, she's humiliated you plenty of fucking times. You just use this one. That's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's with Jada, it's always about how Tupac was her love, and it's always some bullshit. You know,
still in the Tupac shadow.
Yeah, like
I mean, if you haven't gotten over that shit by now, like if your wife or the person you with,
he honestly got over it. It's just the fact that she keeps it relevant.
Okay.
She keeps it relevant.
So then, I mean, at this point, I don't even, if this is the case, then it's no point of y'all even entertaining each other anymore. Your kids are grown. They make their own money. Like this facade that you're putting up, that this big happy family. If that's the case, what's the point?
You know, they said when they had the therapy session about August, that, you know, we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life. That's literally what they fucking said to each other.
And they meant that shit.
They meant that shit.
Bad marriage for life. I'm not being in no damn bad marriage for life.
Cause that shit is beyond bad at this point.
The fuck? Why am I sit there and willingly torture myself for life, being around somebody that I don't want to be with me?
Yeah.
Get the fuck on then. Bye.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit was crazy.
I want to see this red table talk.
Yeah.
Just to see how it's gonna go.
I want to be at the table.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there because the camera gonna be on my face all day.
Man, because I got a whole bunch of questions. Yo, because it's bullshit. Like, I want to get down to the nitty gritty. Jada, you remember when you had said, yeah, fuck all this, because you know it's gonna be a whole bunch of. Well, I think that in that moment you were just Jada, fuck all the fake shit, because bitch, I can see right through your ass.
For real, I'd be like, well, why you ain't smack August? Why you ain't smack August, son? And that nigga made a whole song about y'all.
He was telling everything about your wife. You literally said you want to sit down and have a conversation with this young man.
I want to talk to this nigga that was banging your wife. Hey, look, I look, whatever the case may be, we're not here. We never sit here pass judgment. We sit here, we kick jokes about the facts, but all in all, we don't pass judgment. So whatever the case, whatever the reason he had it. But at the end of the day, disgusted by that man's actions. I think he knew he was going to get kicked out of the academy, so that's why he resigned. Because politicians and judges do the same thing when they do something fucked up. Let me quit before they fire me. Let me just go on quit before you fire me.
Yeah, you know?
So go ahead and leave, bro. Go ahead and leave. But I think there's something else that they need to. There's got to be something else. You can't just be allowed to just walk away. Nah, bro. Nah.
And I felt so like my heart, dude, like for Chris, like because they got another scene now of Chris standing up, and you can look in his eyes and he's like, yeah, like, yo, what the fuck just happened? And then in today's society, he would never get to live that down. Never, because you're going to have some asshole that feels like what happened was okay and it was funny. And to the women that's saying, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, I want my man to act like that. No. I want my man to act like that if a guy is threatening me.
Yes.
Literally, like, walking towards me like, you bitch, I'm about to beat your ass.
Nice.
That's when I would want my man to get up and smack the fuck out of somebody and be like, yo, you tripping, my nigga. You better go on somewhere before you get your ass whooped now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for somebody to make a joke, not only a joke, but somebody I've known for a lifetime.
For a long ass time.
Nigga, you tripping. At this point, we family. We're gonna talk about this shit later. So I don't even know why she even made the face that she made. I feel like she could have stepped to Chris and been like, yo, listen, nigga, like, you're G.I. Jane Joe. I get it. But bro, let me tell you, I got some serious shit going on. And for Instagram, I act like it's okay. But in real life, this shit bothers me. So when you made a joke about it, that made me feel some type of way. And I think the shit was just so it was so elementary. It was so embarrassing.
Yeah, very,
it
very
was just the
embarrassing.
worst.
Very, very embarrassing. You know, I hope that, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with this brother. I think he's just going to probably dip out. You're not going to see too much of him from this point on until I guess he has another project coming up. But
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, he needs to just step back and just let this shit brew or stew over, you know, until another major event happens. But
yeah.
Mr. Smith
Completely ruined the night.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, y'all's actions ruined the night for everybody there. Like, I can't even tell you who else won unless I gotta go research it. You know what I mean? But I heard a lot that Questlove got one.
Yeah, I just saw that. I literally read that. Yeah, I was like, well, damn, I missed
got
it.
one. You know what I mean? They gave, now this is some bullshit. They gave Samuel L. Jackson an honorary Oscar. An honorary. First of all, Samuel L. Jackson should have won at least 7 of these shits.
Yeah.
At least for Pulp Fiction, he should have definitely won an award for Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
But for him to get an honorary one, and I like that they let Denzel Washington award it to him, and that was kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
I'm glad he finally got an Oscar, but I feel like he should have been won something.
Yeah, that's why we don't fuck with the Oscars now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But other than that, the performances as well, you know, Beyonce was Beyonce.
One thing about Beyonce, she is gonna come through, and she gonna come through with a message. And I don't care how I feel about her, you know, from time to time. That girl gonna do her thing. Yeah, you know. And you know what? She gonna be elegant about every fucking thing. And for that, you ain't, you know, she gonna show you it's a little hood in there when she doing her performances.
Yeah.
But the fact that she get that message through and everything about it be so empowering and black, I can't do nothing but respect that girl.
Absolutely. Hey, did you happen to see the picture of Jay-Z and Beyonce when the slap happened?
Yes, I saw that.
2 different reactions.
Yeah.
Jay like, what the?
Yes. Yes.
I'm like, okay. I see they not on the same page with that one, but okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But other than that, congratulations to everybody that won, especially Samuel L. Jackson and Questlove. Chris Rock, it's going to get better, brother. You know you had a tour and you got all this material that you want to do, and people, all they're going to focus now is on this slap, and you know it's going to be hard to get over this hump, but you've been through worse, brother.
Yeah.
You know, you've been through worse, and you're going to come out on top as you always do.
Yeah.
You know? But to end on something on a good note, we want to congratulate our sister Tiffany Haddish on announcing her pregnancy. She's expecting her first child. Congratulations, sister. Congratulations.
And she on fire. Because I seen how she checked that down reporter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But she did it so politely.
Yeah.
She did it politely. You know, she didn't like nobody.
I said, tell her.
Tell it.
Yeah.
You know? And then who else had an announcement? But everybody knew it was April Fool's. Yeah, Keke Palmer.
Oh yeah.
Posting her little fake baby bump.
Yeah.
You know, talking about something. I'm about to be a summer mom, and people like, nah, bitch, we need more people. We don't believe you. And they was like, damn, I knew y'all wasn't gonna believe me. So yeah, that was cool. And Rihanna, your girl Rihanna, out here showing off her shit, letting everybody know this is not no hoax.
Listen,
I am really pregnant.
And I'm still sassy.
Yes, and she's still rocking.
Rihanna.
Out there talking to the people. You know, and she's just glowing, yo. She's really glowing.
I've never seen a pregnant woman, honestly, like pull the shit off like she is doing. Like, belly is out and it's still like badass. You know what I'm saying? It ain't doing too much. She's still covering the bomb. You know what I'm saying? The booty ain't hanging up. And
she's not being disrespectful. She's out there being her graceful self as always.
Showing her baby bump.
Yes.
That shit is amazing to me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Congratulations to Rihanna.
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish.
Yes.
Y'all gonna be some amazing mothers. I know Tiffany, she's ready.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know she's ready,
Yeah.
so I can't wait to see these kids come tearing up the red carpet.
Oh yeah.
Rihanna kid gonna be a badass.
Man, what?
You gonna see.
You think it's gonna be a girl or a boy?
I think it's gonna be a boy.
A boy?
I think it's gonna be a boy.
If it's a girl, it's gonna be a mini Rihanna.
Yeah, I think if it's gonna be a mini Rihanna, it's gonna be sassy, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be tearing up shit. If it's a boy, yeah, they're gonna be chasing that motherfucker around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, congratulations to them. But Belle, thank you for coming with and I'm tongue tied right now. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's always a pleasure seeing your face. Please get better. Please get better.
I'm gonna hop right off here and go get me some more tea.
Get some more tea. Yes, please go get some tea and lay down and tell the kids shut the hell up and let you relax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody, thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like button. Let us know that you rocking with us. And until next time, be safe. Peace.
Peace.